What up, though?
What up,
Detroit.
dog?
It's your boy Bandit, and this is our premiere of Detroit What Up Doe, where we talk about some of the hottest topics that's going around in Detroit City, from the Lions, Tigers to the Red Wings. Can't really say nothing about the Pistons into the draft, but we keep them in our prayers. But
Hey, shout
how we
out,
go?
shout out Malachi Flynn though for dropping 50 the other night though. Shout out to him
Yes,
for that.
sir.
To the Pistons.
But I'm gonna let everybody introduce yourself. I'm your boy Bandit from the Detroit Fan Report. I'm gonna let Sky introduce himself.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the first episode. I want to say that first of What Up Doe Detroit.
What up,
Um,
though?
this is gonna be a normal thing for everybody. This our weekly show. It's a little nighttime show for all the late nighters because we work like normal people. Like probably like most of you. So our show is gonna be at night. We don't get paid to do this, so we're doing this for the love of it, and hopefully you guys like this shit. I'm Sky X Anthony with Lions Fan Report, Detroit Fan Report with these guys. We're starting a new little thing here with the whole Detroit Fan Report thing to try to get a whole sports show going for you guys with a whole crew, do the whole thing right. You know what I'm saying? Got to do it right and tell us when we're not and tell us when we're great. I appreciate you, DaeDae.
What up? It's your boy DaeDae. What up, Detroit? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the first episode. We hope you guys like our new little format here. We switched up from Bandit Sports to Detroit Fan Report, so we can bring you exclusively Detroit news, like the Bandit said. Tigers, Pistons, Lions. You know, we can even go some of the college teams, State, Michigan, Western Michigan, anything you guys want to talk about tonight, man. Just bring it on up. We as long as it's Michigan related, we ready to go.
We're here.
Let's get it. So let's get into some of these topics that's going on, some of the hot topics around. We're gonna start off with some Lions football and a couple people that left the team and now talking stuff now that they're gone. Let's start off with this one right here. Josh
Man, he
Reynolds, you
wasn't
gonna
really.
miss us, bro.
I say he wasn't really talking shit when he left, though.
His camp was you get judged by the company you keep. You feel me?
You
His
right. You
camp
right.
was talking stuff. You feel me? Talking about he needed to get away from, this toxic area in Detroit. What's going on here? Hey, you dropped two balls in the NFC Championship game. Of course, we're gonna talk about it. But Scott, I'm gonna
There
let you
you
know.
go.
Let you go first. How you feel about that whole situation with Josh Reynolds, man?
I mean, I'm happy for Josh. Like I want him to go get a bag. It was very obvious that Brad Holmes wasn't going to sign him just for money reasons, and I guess it might have been a little bit more than that too. Just the taste of what the fans got in the last couple games. He didn't want to deal with that. Maybe he just wanted to upgrade at X. Just seeing opportunities in the draft. Who knows what it is? I'm super happy for the guy. I mean, he had a great. Like everybody, here's the thing though, too. Like everybody's gonna remember the last two drops, but forget the entire great season that he had with us. Like
What
all
did we
the
call
other,
Yes,
him the
sir.
first 6 games, Sky? What did we call him? First
I don't even
down
First
Reynolds?
down touchdown.
like
First
he is
down
literally
touchdown.
like he caught so many great balls for us. He got so many first downs, touchdowns.
Clutch.
Like it's come
No
on, guys.
did.
Like give the
No
guy a
did.
break. He got paid. He's going to a situation that is basically he's a transition wide receiver, so he might even get traded into it, into a better situation. He has a decent year at the beginning of the year. Who knows what's going to happen with him in the next couple of years? I'm telling you what, he's not going to be on the Broncos. Okay. So good shit. Get in the bag. Love you, man. Keep it moving.
Day.
I'm with you on that, Sky. I'm kind of happy for Reynolds. I mean, obviously, there's a sour taste in my mouth for what happened, in the championship game. It's kind of hard to look past that, even though he did a lot of great things from us, man. I mean, when we brought him in 2 years ago, 3 years ago, right? If I'm not mistaken, it was the first year, that 3-13 year, right? We had virtually nobody out there catching passes. He
Nobody.
came in, man. He wasn't like a game changer type guy, man, but he gave us somebody that actually was like kind of like respectable on offense. And he just continued over these past few years. He's just been solid, dude. He's been, like we said, he was first down touchdown Reynolds the first 5-6 games of the season.
Yep.
And then he kind of tailed off because with the emergence of JMO and the emergence with Laporta, he kind of came expendable. And I understand him wanting to leave because of the toxic environment that was probably going to come this upcoming season from these fans. because a lot of fans, like you said, Sky, look past everything he did over the past 3 years and only focus on those 2 drops.
Yep.
Those drops were key, and I'll never forgive him or forget about it. But shout out to him because, like, before he even came to us, bro, he was on his way out the league. And the way he played here got himself a bag. What did he get? 2 years, 14 mil or something like that?
Yep. Good shit. Yep. Exactly. That's so good shit, bro, to me. Like, just leave it at that, Lions fans, because he's not going to talk shit. But and what did he say at the end of it? His little IG post, didn't he say, like, you know what that means or some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, so he knows what time it is when we see him. He knows he's going to get booed. You can boo him. He's not going to be mad at you. He's playing for a different team. He knows he's seen what happened with Stafford. You know what I'm saying? They're not blind. They're not deaf. So yeah, good for him. For sure.
Yeah, I'm going right off your point with
wish him the best.
I'm going right off your point with how we booed Stafford. Like, when you with us, you're with us, and we got your back to the end. But once you leave, you're gone. Everything's off the table. So he'll get the same. He'll get the same reaction. A lot of people are going to remember him from dropping them 2 balls, but like you said, he was clutch. And that connection, like one of the comments said, that connection he had with Goff, that helped Goff get transitioned to coming over to Detroit. So I respect Josh Fielder for everything he did for Detroit, man. But hey, you're not here no more. So,
well, we're talking about comments. Well, we're talking about comments. Who said I suck? What did I do? I'm just kidding. I do. Well, I don't do that.
Show.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. Oh God.
No Diddy.
Not McMills. But anyway, next thing we're gonna talk about is the next person who went back to Philly, and now he just bashing Detroit. What's up with CJ talking shit about Detroit, man? I mean, come on now. You try to come in here, you try to start a swag with the mask thing. We lost.
He got hurt. Did he get hurt too? That game.
Then he got hurt the whole. Yeah, I mean, he came back in the playoffs. He did decent in the playoffs. You feel me? But we wasn't gonna give him the bag like Philadelphia getting the bag. You feel me? So he now talking stuff like, Scott, what's your feelings on that? Start off, man. What's your feelings on CJ, man?
Nah. Hey. Fuck you. Like, man, like, dude, he also made a comment because I'm one of the top safeties in the league. Bro, you played what, 4 games last year? 5 maybe tops. And you made virtually no plays for us, like, at all. I can remember in the Kansas City game, bro. He missed it when Kansas City got the touchdown.
3 interceptions he dropped.
Yeah, bro. And then in the championship game, everybody likes to say, man, I don't really want to bring up this guy's name, but when Sutton got beat for that touchdown, CJ was right there. That was CJ's assignment. Sutton let him go because CJ was supposed to be there and he wasn't there.
Yep.
CJ did a whole lot of this and no plays. The cheap shot against Debo, bro, he was more fixated on getting back at Debo than he was helping the team. His comments about, I didn't come here to be in a rotation. Motherfucker, you came here to play for the Lions, bro. You came here to do that. Nobody's
Daddy on fire right now.
Bro, because I was so happy and so excited when we got CJ. I was like, okay, we got one of the top guys in the league. You know, he's going to come here and make
swagger to the team.
Exactly. He's going to turn this defense around. 2nd game of the year, 3rd game of the year, the motherfucker goes out. Then he's like, oh, I'm coming back. I'm going to come back stronger. You know what I'm saying? Then he found out he's going to be in a part of rotation because if he stepped up, oh, I don't want to do that. That comment right there showed me he was not a team player, and I wanted him off the team right then and there. There was whole talk, well, what if we bring him back for 1 year, $3 million, 1 year, $4 million? Bro, we could have brought him back for 1 year, $1. I would not have wanted that man back on my team at all, bro.
I disagree with that, but
well, hey, that's why we're here, Scott.
See, my thing about it is like the whole talking shit thing. Like you can tell he's an emotional player. Let's be real about that. We know he's an emotional player.
Very emotional.
So anything that we say or do towards him, he's gonna react to it. That's just the way type of person he is. He always has been. He was that for when he was on our team. He was reactive. So I definitely, imagine this was gonna happen when if he didn't resign with us. But with that being said, like, listen, man, you know the deal with this. Again, you played 5 games with us. We love you, man. We appreciate the playing time. You did what you did. You did what you didn't. Same that goes same with everybody, but I mean, you had a short little year here. I mean, it really wasn't much. You didn't
Very short.
You sold more fucking blue ski masks than you
And you made tackles.
Yeah, then you made tackles, brother. Like it's like
Bum.
it's insane to you like to get mad at us for being like kind of like just like talking shitish.
Fuck you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna talk shit. This is what this is. Like, how haven't you learned? If you're from Detroit and you're in this area, dude, we talk shit. Like, that's what it is. Especially if you're not playing with us on the field, we're gonna talk shit. Period. It is what it is. If you're talking about ball, you're gonna get shit talk. So that's what I'm saying. And if he wants to continue to go on, which he's going to, we're gonna just stop giving a shit as fans, especially on Twitter. Like, we're just gonna not talking about him. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of funny.
One thing, man, you can't talk shit about this city without these fans coming back at you. Hell, you even got to be a fan of the Lions. You talk shit against the city of Detroit, you're gonna get motherfuckers coming out of nowhere, bro. People are passionate about this city.
Absolutely.
Whether it's the football team, hockey team, baseball team, soccer, whatever, bro. We're passionate about our city and our teams. You come in here running your fucking mouth and you don't make no plays, bro, we're coming for your head. I'm sorry. We're coming. Sorry. No diddy.
One thing I gotta say about the whole CJGJ thing is he talked all this stuff when he left, but didn't say nothing like this when he was here. That's like somebody hanging around you all day, you feel me, acting like they're your friend, and then as soon as they leave, you feel me, going talking stuff and posting stuff on Twitter and Facebook about you. Like, we ain't got time for that. No fake friends. Like, no, it is what it is, bro. You've been bad because you know that boy came in and basically took your job during the playoffs, bro. I mean, you had a little interception and everything, but other than that swag, and I know we got people now that's gonna take that same mentality this year. You feel me? So you take your back to Philly. You feel me? I wish you the best, but when it comes to you playing with against the Lions, it's fuck you too. I mean, that's how it is. Once you hear, you hear. When you gone, you gone.
We're gonna wish you the best, except for him. I don't wish the best for him. I don't wish no ill will on him, but I don't wish the best for him. Like, I really don't.
I hope he does well.
I hope he does well, man. Like the tweets and everything and the shit talking, bro, back and forth. Like, we needed that, bro. We needed that, bro, for real, bro. That was he brought some culture to Detroit, bro, for real.
He did, though. He brought some swagger to Detroit. And there's not really a whole lot of players on this team that really have that kind of swagger. Like, there's guys on here, like, you know what I'm saying? We got passionate guys on this team, but we don't have, like, shit talkers, you know what I mean? That are, like, out there shit talking. And I think you need at least one player on your team that's like that.
You need one person like that in your group, no matter what.
Robinson is starting to come along. I mean, he's
like
showing that he's showing he's just the replacement. So I'm cool with that because you kind of need that, especially on social media nowadays. Like, it's good to have a presence like that on a team. So,
but if you're gonna do all that talking, you better back that shit up on the field.
And he will. It seems like he will.
Yeah, he seems like a dog, bro. He seems like a dog.
I'll fuck with Robinson.
Well, they say he's 5'8", but he plays like
I watched some tape on him. Like he's gonna do just fine in this.
Oh yeah, you talking about the cornerback from
the Raiders?
The Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So that
let's talk about him. A little bit on the smaller side, but he plays like he's a lot bigger.
100%.
No.
Since we talking about bringing in free agents, we got a question from the comments right here. If I can find it, he said, "How do we feel about the new signings this year?"
Who is that? Can you see who that is? Because all mine says it's Facebook.
No, I can't see it. All I see is Facebook user.
Oh, because they got to register their Facebook with StreamYard so we can see their names.
Yeah. Or they can just go on, if you go on YouTube, bro, we'll see who you is and give you a shout out. But this is a great question. Eddie, how do you feel about the new signings we got this year?
Which one?
All
just in general, or
just the ones we brought in, not the people we signed from our team, the people we brought in. I'm thinking that's what he actually smacked my mic.
You know what? That's actually good because I think these new signings are going to smack the taste out of somebody's mouth this year, bro.
I like Reader.
We brought in some dogs. A Reader. For some reason, the offensive lineman his name is slipping my mind. What's his name, Scott? Do you know the offensive lineman?
Zeitler.
Yeah, Zeitler. Yeah. From the Ravens.
Yeah,
I like him. But my favorite one is got to be probably Reader, bro. that is going to shore up that interior line so much. You put him next to McNeil, bro. That's going to allow McNeil to eat. That's going to allow Hutch to eat. I think that is going to be the biggest sign, and I think we end up re-signing him next year. I think we only got him on a 1-year deal. I think we bring him back, depending on how he plays. I think he's going to be the biggest one, and then Davis. Man, I'm iffy on Davis really because he's good when he's done.
Plan out. Please plan out.
Please, bro, because the last couple corners Brad has tried, man, they ain't been in, bro. But
and don't forget, he was the person that Craig Reynolds on that big block of the year. That's who he hit.
Yeah, he was. Yep, he was. If he could stay on the field, bro, I think we got something with him. But he's a Brad Holmes special, bro. It's the Brad Holmes special, an often injured guy, bro. But I like it. He's a lot better than what we had there. Like most Lions fans have said all off season, he's better than Vildor. That's it. He's better than Vildor. You know what I mean? And then Robertson,
why do you say Vildor like that, man? Vildor was better than Cam Sutton last year.
He was better than, man.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Because Cam.
What?
It's hard to talk about that guy.
Was trash. Why is it hard to talk about? Just because he went to jail? I mean, and he's out. He's out now. He's on it. He's out and all that shit. Like he's dealing with his own shit. Who gives a fuck?
I knew he was gonna be out that night, bro. Most of that shit right there.
I told you. I told like everybody was acting like he about to go to prison for like 80 years or something like that. He turned himself in, go get a personal reconnaissance bond, and he'll be out in the morning.
I'm surprised they gave him that OR bond like that because he was on the run.
Yeah, because of how low he ran.
Yeah,
but he ain't never been in trouble before.
But that on the run just means you're not showing up. That's like saying you have like a warrant out for your arrest and you don't know it and you're just driving around and shit like that and you get pulled over. They're like, oh, you got a warrant. I got to take you to jail. That's like the same fucking thing.
Man, but Sky, this was publicized, bro. And they ain't heard from him in 3 weeks.
Yeah, because it's Cam fucking Sutton. That's the only fucking reason.
Bro,
hey, my thing is, what caught me off guard when they said he was at the practice facility. He was at the practice facility when he found out he had a warrant. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, he was in Detroit. So, but the warrant was in Florida, wasn't it? Yeah. So, like, if he was at the practice facility, it's not like they can go get his ass.
Okay, but it still took a whole. Well, we found out on the 6th or 7th, some shit, and he didn't turn himself into last week.
I mean,
he was getting his ducks in a row before he turned himself in.
That's what I was saying.
Okay,
he was getting his ducks in a row.
You got to look at that from the Justice Department.
Oh, it looks horrible.
It do look horrible,
especially for domestic aggravated battery or whatever the fuck it was.
I'm not even talking about. I'm not even talking about the charge. I'm just talking about the fact that
I don't even know what that was, like some domestic violence.
Domestic battery.
At first, they was trying to say he threw old girl from a third window. I was like, damn.
People are
going. He made her drink a Red Bull.
Speculating all kinds of bullshit, bro, without knowing.
Domestic violence ain't funny, but damn, when he said that, I was like, damn, like. First of all, before we
people just idiots, dude. They just start speculating about anything without knowing any information. It just makes people look dumb. Like that's why we didn't say shit about it. That's why we stayed silent until we knew what was going on. Because I'm not gonna like this. It's all hearsay until it's something.
See, my thing is the OR back to the OR bond thing. Dude, like he was technically on the run. They made his warrant publicized. He still didn't turn himself in right away. So what do they say? Okay, this guy knows he's in trouble, but won't turn himself in. But let's let him out based on his own merits. Like your merits are burned right there, bro. When they issued that warrant, made it public, so he knew nobody can get a hold of him.
It was public like that, though. The way it was nationwide is because it was Cam Sutton.
Exactly. Like if
that was your ass, it would have been. It wouldn't even hit the news, bro. You'd have been on their fucking Facebook page in that county.
That's not okay. See, that's
you know what I'm saying? You just see the picture of DaeDae like this. Your local sheriff is looking for DaeDae, blah blah blah, aka Markham, 246 DetroitFanReport. If you've seen this man or know any information, please contact us at 1-800 fucking wherever.
That I have a warrant. That I'm like generally know that I have a warrant. And they're looking for me, and I still don't turn myself in right away, bro. That does not look good.
But listen, let's look at it like this, DaeDae. Let's look at it like this. You're about to lose millions of dollars. You're gonna be put on TV everywhere because they got a big old thing and everybody's talking about it.
Crazy.
You got 6 people, 6 different stories and everything. You feel me? You hot right now. They looking for Diddy, so they gonna find Diddy before they find me.
Diddy gone, bro. Diddy got.
I'm just saying. His warrant out. Diddy's warrant came out before during this situation. So let them find Diddy, and everybody start talking about Diddy. And let me turn myself in on my own.
Diddy. I'm talking about Diddy.
I want to talk about Diddy, bro. Diddy wild. On the back to man, we done got on the Cam Sutton thing. Forgot all about Vildor.
Yeah.
See, Vildor, forgot about it.
No, hold on. First of all,
every time you think about the Lions defense or anything about it, it always shifts back to Cam and Jerry, and not Vildor. The only bad thing that makes you think about Vildor is because he missed a pick, which 90%.
It ain't the fact that he missed the pick, Sky. It's the fact that smacked off his face like that, Sky.
Bro, listen, dude. Like 90% of the corners are getting not smacked in the head, but they're not picking that ball up. Bro. That's a hard ball. You're full sprinting with the best wide receiver on their fucking team, dude, in a 50-50.
Oh, Joku.
Jared Jacobs is picking that.
Oh, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's 10 yards behind Brandon Ayuk. He's 10 yards behind Brandon Ayuk. He can't keep the fuck up. What are you talking about, bro? He's nowhere close to that fucking play. That's a touchdown. He's spiking the fucking ball and doing his own fucking two-step.
Jerry Jacobs.
Fucking end zone, bro. Get out of here, bro.
Hey, all I'm saying
that is not the play.
Brought here to be a number 1 corner, bro, and he went up on a gauntlet the last couple of weeks of the season, bro, when he looked like fucking burnt toast, bro.
Who are you talking about?
Cam. Talking about Cam.
No, it's
like Cam was shit. Cam was shit.
Dude, do you not remember listen. DaeDae, do you not remember the Cowboys game pregame? Do you not remember the Cowboys game pregame? We had Kendall Vildor out there and Cam Sutton. Literally, all they could talk about was how CeeDee Lamb was going to get 200 fucking yards on the Detroit Lions. And that was our number 1. And we had our number 1 fucking corner out there getting paid fucking 3 years, $33 million.
St. Cam is not a number 1 corner, bro.
He was our number 1 corner at the time.
He's our number 1 corner last year, DaeDae. Like it or not, he was our number 1 corner last year.
Rumble, he should have had 2 fucking V8s.
He looked good.
If that would have done the case, I would have sent him a whole fucking box.
Bro, he looked good in the beginning of the year when we had Jared Jacobs out there because they were targeting Jared. When the shit turned to Cam started to look like shit because nobody could ever.
Because why does that tell you? What is
he was hurt too, though. He was hurt. He was fighting through the injury.
Bandit. So nickname at the beginning of the season.
No. Thank you, DaeDae. Thank you for proving my point, DaeDae. I totally appreciate you proving my point. That they targeted Cam Sutton in the second half, and then they didn't have to target Vildor because Vildor was covering his guy, so they decided to throw at Cam Sutton, like you said. So I appreciate that. That's why we brought Vildor back. He's going to be our 3rd and 4th corner on the roster.
I like Vildor though. He really didn't give up. Besides that,
when he comes in, he's going to be just fine.
Like I don't really have a problem with Vildor.
He's going to be just fine when he comes in. If he has to play, if he has to play,
the New York Jets offensive line, bro, we just fine. Like, I don't want to be just fine in the DB room. Basically our 5th or 4th corner spot, we're just fine. Yeah, I do. I'm perfect with that. With our gunner, he's probably going to play gunner. Him as our gunner because Chase Lucas is gone. Yeah, I'm cool. Him and Dorsey are going to be the gunners. Watch. Him and Dorsey are going to be the gunners. Number 4.
I'm so pissed he's gone, bro.
I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed Chase Lucas is going, man. And then he went to San Francisco.
San Fran.
Man, speaking of players that was almost with the San Francisco, man, after Chase Lucas, man.
Bro,
it was trying to take Black White, too. What was San Fran? San Fran trying to take all our special team and second teamers? Like, what's going on, man?
Bro, fucking Chase Lucas pulled the fucking Kevin Durant. Went to the team that beat you. When Kevin Durant went from the Thunder to the Warriors, bro. What are you doing here, man?
I mean, he's gonna take any bag that he gets, bro. I ain't hating on Chase Lucas, bro. Go get your money,
go get your paper, boo boo. Go get your paper,
boo. Go get your money, yeah, for real.
You know,
you
were never gonna start here and play corner.
No, they knew that.
You were a solid special teams.
He would have played before. He would have already been playing. We would never sign Vildor if that was the case. So he was never getting reps.
We would never cut him and brought him to the practice squad.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So as for Brock Wright, in my eyes, thank God. like shit. Like I didn't want to have to go through the woes of like having to like find a backup tight end and that understands our scheming and blocking. Like if you guys don't understand, like Brock Wright understands how this works for him as a secondary tight end. And that's why every single time those delayed drags and those little delayed flares and all these little passes that he gets go from 3-yard plays to 25-yard gains.
Game-winning touchdowns.
Like that's just his role. He understands it, and for paying him like fucking $2 million, that's literally chump change in the grand scheme of things. That's nothing. That's literally nothing.
For a number 2 tight end, that ain't nothing.
That's nothing.
For what he does,
we got out cheap. 49ers tried to get out cheap on us.
We only got to match it because he was what is that?
Restricted.
Rights? No, exclusive right. I think he's exclusive rights free agent.
I know, but we developed his ass. Why are you going to go ahead and give up the guy you developed to work in your offense for him to go to a team in your conference that you could easily match with no questions asked? Like,
right.
0 questions asked. Like, it's literally no money.
I put it like this. Hey, Brock Wright, for me, he when it's his time to play, his number is called upon, man. He do what he's supposed to do, man. So I like the Brock Wright re-sign him, man, and go getting him back here, man, in Detroit, man. Like, hey, if it wasn't for Brock Wright, we wouldn't beat the Jets. You feel me? Let's be honest.
I mean, you see how much it costs, like on random tight ends. Like, look at what we had to. Look what we paid Ertz for what he did last year. Absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Anthony Fisker.
Like, yeah. Look at Parkinson's. Like all these different
James
guys
Mitchell.
that get these monies that are just mid. Like we're not. Like think
James
about who
Mitchell.
we signed. Do you guys? Hey, can you guys guess the name of the fucker we signed a couple years ago for big tight end money that didn't do anything?
Jesse James.
There we go. So so look at the quality of player we're getting versus the money we're getting here. That's the reality. You got to look at this, because if you're really worried about us, you know, because people will go. This is people's argument. They're gonna go, well, he just jumped to the 14th on the fucking roster of getting paid the most money. He's, you know, that he's not the 14th best player on the team. You know, like, listen, we've constructed our roster under a lot of rookies and a lot of younger players. So if you don't realize that, and that's why we have a lot of the you know, the weird cap scenarios that you're seeing with like Brock Wright being 14th. That's why. So like, wait till next year, after next year, when people got to get paid like Amon-Ra. That's all gonna go away.
We're gonna talk about Amon-Ra in a little bit.
People got to get paid this next year. So,
you know, it was about time for Brock Wright to actually get a nice, like, I guess, a bag considered for him, because he was making probably just fucking chunk change, probably not even $1 million a year, and now he's getting paid what, $3 million a year, 3.5.
He's probably making like $660 probably or some shit.
Yeah, so now he got a 3-year, $12 million, probably 2-year guaranteed. 1 year.
I like it, man. He's a sturdy. He's healthy. He's available. Like, what do you want more? He understands the offense.
He's one of those guys.
What more do you want out of it?
What
more do you want out of it?
Like a glue guy. He's one of them glue guys. You know what I mean?
It's Craig Reynolds at the tight end position.
Did it, and he's staying home.
Bro, hey, speaking of Craig Reynolds, I'm gonna talk about him, because Sky laughed at me when I said something about Craig Reynolds the other day.
What about Craig? You said
so we get
upgrade. Why are you worried about upgrading that position?
I want to upgrade the third running back.
No, you're a goofy for
even
talking about that.
We could grab one in like the 6th or 7th.
No, you're a goofy for even talking about that.
Nah, see, it's not goofy, bro. It's not goofy.
We'll say that for next show, DaeDae. We'll say that for next show, bro.
Listen, he's a fan fucking favorite, dude.
I know he is.
You don't get rid of a fan favorite. You're paying fucking $600,000 to be.
We don't get rid of a fan favorite. We don't get rid of a fan favorite.
Not like that. Not for $600,000.
Okay, we'll say we.
What is his contract? I bet he's making under $1 million.
Yeah, because he was our first re-signing. Like, he was the first.
I bet he makes under $1 million. I bet he makes under $1 million bucks. Not even looking at it.
All right, so we get kind of we miss Lion football. We getting kind of heated, so we're gonna change this. We're gonna change the sport.
Bro, let it roll, bro. Let it roll.
We're gonna change. We'll come back to Lion football. We're gonna come back to Lion football, man. Let's talk about these Detroit Tigers. Let's talk about these Tigers, though, man.
Y'all go ahead and take this one. I don't know shit about these bum ass Tigers, bro.
Bro, bums, bro. What you mean bums, bro? Hold on, pause. These Tigers doing numbers right now, bro. Our bullpen is freaking stacked. What you talking about, bro? Tigers looking good, bro. We was up to 3-0. I know when last time I checked, I was watching the game. It was today.
5-1, right? Or 6-1.
5-1, bro. Like what? Can't call us bums, bro. Who would have thought Detroit Tigers, especially the season we had last year, that we'd turn around this year and be 5-1 this starting of the season?
6-1, bro. We won today. We're 6-1.
No, we was up 3-0 in like the first.
Because I'm not a Tigers fan. Like I'm sorry. I'm on the Detroit Sports Report, but I'm not a. This guy's not a Tigers fan.
Fuck him, right? Fuck him, right?
Hey, fuck me, right? Fuck him.
I mean, Tigers are doing great this year.
Scott, man, you got anything to add about the Detroit Tigers, man?
What'd you say?
I like what they do. Like I said, our bullpen is deep, man. I like what they're doing, man. And our batters, this game today, man, they was coming through. You feel me? Doing what they had to do, man. So I like what the Tigers are doing. Let's just keep it going, man. Keep it rolling. You feel me? And we get some more Tiger talk on this channel. You feel me?
We'll have a special.
If the Red Wings make the playoffs, we get some more Red Wings talk on this channel. You feel me?
I just like the roster that they're starting to construct with some of these younger guys. Yes. I mean, they've added a couple people to really help us out. Torque's hitting well this year.
Since I'm not a Tigers fan, school me on the Tigers. School me on the roster.
No, the roster. I mean, the roster's. You know, it's starting to get a little bit of. Like, it's starting to get older a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Torque's in his second year. Well, of the MLB. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been. He got moved up. I think last year.
So I think he was moved up right away. I think
last year.
I thought
no, he wasn't. He wasn't. He didn't get moved up right away. So, and then I mean, like I said, he's hitting well. Other guy, I mean, Colt Keith got his first big hit the other night. Javier is still being Javier. I mean, he's hitting. He's all right. He's that contract is still fucking us a little bit there.
You're the first person to ever say Javi Baez was all right, bro.
I mean, he's doing. Listen, bro.
He's a bum. I watched it.
He's not the best player in the world, bro. But like, you got to think of it like this. At this point with the roster, the dude's batting like 7th or 8th every fucking game.
He said like 186, bro. You can't be hitting like 186, 187, bro, and have that kind of.
He's gonna get better throughout the season, bro. If he can bat,
last year. Like
listen, if
I know about the Tigers is Javi Baez.
Listen, if Javi Baez can be the great infielder he is at shortstop, right, and he can fucking bat over 250 by fucking mid to end season, we're in a good fucking spot, bro.
See, I was talking to Mike.
That means other people are hitting too.
I was talking to Mike about this. One Pro JR, and I said if Javi can go and bat, I think I said like 270, 280 with like 20 to 24 home runs and like 70 something batted in. That's a good season for Javi. I'll take that. And you'd be a fool not to take that.
No, it's and the my biggest thing with last year's roster was our starting pitching. It seemed to have improved.
Absolutely.
We had a decent bullpen last year. Our bullpen was straight. I mean, last year multiple games we had to pitch with our bullpen. Like that's how bad it got. So with that being said, like there's with the starting pitching now with the bullpen we have. If it continues and these guys just continue to hit like they are, I know we're only 7 games in, but like if it just continues a little bit like this, where we can actually keep these guys from scoring, less than 6 fucking runs a game, there we go. That's where we want to be. Because you got Scooble to pitch what? He pitched 6.5 tonight or some shit like that, 7 innings or some shit.
It was 7 innings. Like I said, I caught the beginning of the game. I was at work.
They're under 4 fucking runs. Like that's last year they would have been literally at 8 runs. That shit was crazy. So everything's just improving. And with the youth getting older, it's hopefully this
that experience help
for. Good start of the season. You guys know how baseball works, man. I know, the second half of the season means a lot, but if you start out well and you get ahead in your division and in your conference, it means a lot.
They only got like 106 games though, so like
168.
No, I get that, but you got to look at it look at all the teams that don't start out like they start out 0-5 they always seem to be trailing that 3 or 4 games throughout the entire fucking season. Even when they do get hot, they seem to still be trailing. So when you start out even or a winning record, it just, to me, in the long run, it just helps having that early season success. It's almost like it's weird to say this, like what Dan Campbell was preaching last year's training camp going into seasons. Like, I have to get
down the quarters.
Right. I have to get you guys going early so we have early season success. So when we have trouble mid-season and adversity hits and we lose a couple fucking games, we're not out of the fucking mix because it took us 8 games to get going. That's what can't happen. And that's hopefully that's what's going on with the Tigers. They're understanding that, the coaching staff is understanding. We can't wait till,
mid-season to turn it around.
Yeah, exactly. To start hitting the ball, to start, getting the fans excited because we're winning a couple games. That's not the way this works anymore.
So what are you,
Sky? This question right here will go to you because seeing how DaeDae and I don't live in the Detroit area, but we will be there for the draft.
No, I didn't get a chance to this year. I was actually working, but it was fucking packed, and I don't know if I would have went today anyways. Tickets were like $250 for like nosebleeds.
It's opening day. They're going to be higher. You catch a game in the middle of the season, you get cheap.
Crazy prices. So
yeah, I'm gonna go.
No, I did not. I wish I
live
did.
here. Since I live here in Atlanta, I'm gonna go to a few Atlanta Braves games this year. They come here. Tigers come here. Tigers come here.
Game.
For 3 games. They come here for
3
games. That's why I consider Braves.
Right.
Next topic we're gonna talk about. I've been sitting all on Twitter. I've been on Facebook, so I thought I'd bring it to y'all attention.
Yeah.
Since Josh Reynolds is gone in Denver, I keep hearing, should the Lions sign Tyler Boyd?
Absolutely not.
DaeDae, you said you spoke first. Go ahead, speak first.
Absolutely not. Go get a guy in the draft, bro. I don't want to sign no wide receiver. I don't want to waste money on another receiver when we still have to pay our number 1. Go get a young guy in the receiver. There's a lot of guys in this draft this year that you can draft. There's no point in signing Tyler Boyd.
I mean, I don't know, man.
What do you mean you don't know, Scott?
Here's my thing with it. Like, I like all that. I like all what you're saying, right? The whole, but my one argument with getting Tyler Boyd or somebody like Tyler Boyd is getting a veteran. Like, it always is nice to have a fucking veteran, period, plain and simple. Like, when it comes to late game situations, teams that's been there. I mean, he's been there with the Bengals. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Tyler Boyd is just some random team that's like from some shitters. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's from a decent system that's been to a couple big games.
And he's played well. He's played well. Tyler Boyd.
So, like, that's my only thing about it. Does he fit? Does he fit that X wide receiver spot that we're looking for? Kinda. So, like, that's my only thing about it. But here's my thing with this is, like, people will say, like, Xavier Legette is like a fit for the X spot. I don't think he is. Like, people think that this man is going to be DJ Metcalf. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude is not DJ Metcalf, guys. He is not DJ Metcalf.
I don't need my rookie wide receiver to come in and be that guy.
Right.
I need my guy. I need my rookie wide receiver because I need a jump ball, stretch the field type guy, and that's Legette, bro. Legette's my guy. That's who I want. I want Legette. I would love Brian Thomas, but he ain't gonna be there. But if I can get Legette, I'm taking Legette all day. Twice on Sundays.
See, this is where I'm kind of in the middle. I'm kind of in the middle on Tyler Boyd because, like, I like what he did for Cincinnati. You feel me? But is he a Dan Campbell guy? Like, has he been hurt?
I don't know.
If he ain't been hurt, he ain't a Dan Campbell, Brad Holmes guy. But no, I'm just playing.
Brad Holmes special.
No, I'm just playing. But no, like, I like what he did for Cincinnati, but look what Cincinnati had, who he had around him. You feel me? Like, he had Ja'Marr Chase. You feel me? He had Higgins. Like, he had chances where he had one-on-one spots. Is he gonna get that in Detroit? Like, is he gonna be able to do the same production that he had over there?
Yeah. With that being said, I mean, he's gonna get the same production as he's gonna get less than Josh Reynolds. You know what I'm saying? Like, because J-Mo is gonna be stepping into that basically wide receiver 1/2 role. Because J-Mo's gonna be playing the outside, and Amon-Ra is basically his inside guy. So like he motions back and forth. I mean, he's been playing outside a little bit more, but like he's still a lot of that short route. Like J-Mo's still gonna be stretching the field. So we need a guy that's gonna be more or less what Josh Reynolds did, but at a lower volume. So like 15-yard digs, shits like that. Like that's what we need out of the guy.
Okay, and a rookie wide receiver can do that better than Boyd.
I mean, kind of.
Cheaper price too, bro.
Maybe.
Yeah. You get a second round wide receiver. Tyler Boyd ain't signing for nothing less than that. Tyler Boyd's.
I mean, we're at 29. It wouldn't be hard to move up though, Day. Like it wouldn't be hard to move up to make sure we get one of those.
You know, Brad Holmes, he is a MacGyver in the draft.
One of those guys slip in the 20s, like it's RIP. Like anything past 15 is attainable.
You're right.
Very easily with an extra pick.
Brad Holmes might fuck around and take a kicker in the first round.
So
bro.
I'm not even fucking worried about that. So like it really just depends on who falls to us at that point. Like who gets in that realm of falling to us is gonna be Brad Holmes is gonna pick. If that's gonna be a corner, if that's gonna be a wide receiver, if that's gonna be that, I mean that's really the only two things I can think that he would use a number 1 pick for is a corner or a wide receiver.
O-line.
There's no way he's picking an O-lineman at 1, bro. There's no fucking way.
What do you mean there's no way, bro?
There's no fucking way.
Bro, the identity of this team is our O-line.
I understand that, dude, but there's very suitable O-line in the second round now.
Hey, Scott, I kind of agree with you because they feel like this. They feel like
all the way through this draft with O-line.
You got to think like this. They probably in their mindset they feel like, hey, all right, we lost Jonah Jackson, but we picked up the dude from the Ravens. Is he really a downgrade from Jonah Jackson? Because Jonah Jackson was always hurt. This man's already been reliable. If you go back and look at the seasons that he played, it's only a couple of seasons where he only missed a lot of games. And I think he got injured that 1 year or something like that. I might be mistaken, but he relevant plays a full season. So is that an upgrade over Jonah Jackson?
Yeah.
And we got our man's back, reporting eligible. Shout out to Rumble and Burr for their new show they got coming out on Thursday. Check that out.
Shout out for the shameless plug to our other show. Shout out.
Yeah, but you got the man reported eligible. They signed him back. You feel me? So like they feel like the line really downgrade. Is that really a need right now?
Yeah.
Knowing that we got this man on a 1 year deal.
Thinking about the future, bro.
You know, I just
don't think we're gonna fucking go ahead and use our first round pick on a backup O lineman.
Right.
Because regardless of what happens and who we draft, even if it's Powers, like it's where he's literally going to be a backup to Glasgow.
You're 100% right.
And not only that, Sky, with your point on that driving the back, everybody in Detroit and in the world is looking for us to win now, not in the future or build. Like we're not in rebuild no more. Like we're in totally go more. So if they're driving the players to drive somebody that's going to contribute and play now, not necessarily going to sit on the bench.
They're literally going to be an impact player this year. So that's why I agree with you guys. Like it's literally only going to be wide receiver or corner at this point. We know this. Unless some weird situation where like fucking Brock Bowers drops to us. Well, I guess we have Brock Bowers and fucking Sam Laporta now.
Man, I brought that up before on a Twitter space, bro, and I got clowned for it. Now
I mean, they could trade back out of it. I'm not gonna get too into it on this because if Brock Bowers somehow dropped to us, you would be a fucking idiot to think that they're either not gonna move back or gonna pick Brock Bowers and go, hey, all right, fuck getting another wide receiver.
We said the same thing about Jalen Carter last year.
Let's go ahead and draft. Or draft a fucking late round wide receiver or sign another fucking cheap vet. You know what I'm saying? And now we just run 2 tight end sets out your fucking ass.
Sky, we said the same thing. We would be an idiot if we didn't draft Jalen Carter last year.
No.
Yes. Come on now. I'm not the only person that's seen it.
A fucking situation where his fucking whatever happened with the fucking police and his friend dying and shit. He doesn't have all that, bro. He don't have that shit, bro. So it's not
Racing cars. Put your seatbelt on.
Yeah, no, like he doesn't have all that. So that's what I'm saying. So like, if it comes to it, like I'm telling you, they would draft him or trade back. Like it is what it is. Like they're not, because think about it. They use Sam Laporta as a wideout to get a one-on-one all the time against a linebacker or a safety. What do you do when you put him or Bowers out there and then you put another tight end inside? Or you put another tight end on the opposite side, tight. Like what do you do against that? Because do you line another linebacker up, or do you bring another corner and you just bring your other safety down? Because then it's going to be another mismatch. You're going to have a safety versus a tight end, and then another fucking safety or a linebacker versus another athletic tight end. It's a fucking mismatch out your ass.
Hey, this is why I said they can pick tight end in a later round. You know why?
No, they're not going to do that. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. I like Soper from Ohio State. I like this tight end from Ohio State.
Shut up, dude.
I don't want that, bro.
I'm just saying. Shout out to the Buckeyes. You know I'm gonna represent my Buckeyes though. But yeah, I do like him though.
That's my one take on that. Like literally my one take on it. So.
But okay, so do you like the idea of picking up Tyler Boyd?
Yes.
And do you really think they're gonna pick up Tyler Boyd?
I mean, I don't think
Two-part question.
At this point, I think there would be more talks about it if there was any work with it. So I think that's just more or less like they got in the conversation like, that's too much. We're out.
DaeDae.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I do not want Tyler Boyd. Good player.
Don't worry, DaeDae's a Chase Claypool fan. So
whoa, that's bro.
That's low. All right, we got a question in the comments, guys. It says, "Do you think MGD mocked him to the Lions?"
Like Deshaun? Yeah, I do. Is he gonna drop to us? If he drops to us and we don't pick his ass, I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah. That's a Dan Campbell special right there. Off the injury list, like he's falling. Like Cooper, come on down, brother. We like in Detroit.
All right, bro. Okay, if we're going that route, Kool-Aid just had surgery on his foot.
Hey, I like Kool-Aid. I like Kool-Aid, bro. I want them to. If Kool-Aid falling all that, they'd be stupid, bro. They'd be stupid, bro.
Again, I don't see where. Here's my one thing about the corners, though. Like, I don't see where the corner situation fits in. Yeah, he might win.
We just had our corner on the run for 2 weeks. Why you need him? But you mean the corner situation don't make sense?
No, but we just traded and signed
for 3 weeks. My bad.
Okay,
we just traded for one and signed one. We just
bring in competition.
Roberts, I understand that.
I'm not necessarily wanting Roberts to be my CB2, bro.
I'm cool with it though.
I'm not. I'm cool with a 5'8" DB. He may play as big as he wants. He's
not. But what I'm saying, he's not. But you got to remember, we talked about this the other day, like off camera. Like they're no longer. We see what's going on, right? They're no longer going to draft or sign any short, slow corners anymore.
Fast guys.
It's only speed. That's why they re-signed Vildor. He has speed. He was keeping up with everybody.
Right.
So they got rid of Cam Sutton got rid of himself.
Yeah, he did.
So they got off that burden.
Shout out.
And now they got off Jerry Jacobs. They moved on from Will Harris.
Thank God.
Yeah,
hallelujah.
They didn't re-sign the Will Harris. Okay.
Bro, I was scared that he was gonna get another deal because they always do that. Like when the Lions are just trying to sign Will Harris. Like, bruh, like,
oh, really?
Thank God. Whatever documents or everything top secret thing they had, they got it back from him. Like, he's gone. Like, we ain't gotta worry about him no more. I swear to God.
Yeah, so they're just not gonna do that shit. Is what I mean. So the guys that they're going for, speed only, and they want guys over 6 foot typically. But Robinson's a speed corner. Like he's a proven that he's able to cover anybody. So I'm cool with Robinson at number 2. That's why I don't think if Kool-Aid comes along or some guy drops to them that they really love, that they're in love with, we know that's what they're going to pick. So like when I say best player available, it's not what everybody else thinks is best player available. It's what Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell have as their best player available. So if they get one of their top guys at 29 on their board, we win. If they say that was their guy, I'm cool with it. because they've been saying it this whole time about their guys, and they truly use their people. Like
that they do. They got a system and they sticking to it. And can't nobody tell them different.
That shit fucking working.
Hey, listen, they got a system and they sticking into it. And nobody, no matter what y'all say or what they think about it, they ain't letting y'all change what they got going on. So hey, it's working. It's got us a place that we ain't been in 32 years. So when I was 3.
Why change now?
So big shout out to them and the scheme that they got going on, man. I wish I was in the organization for me. I wish I was getting that bag with them because they just got extensions too. So they got that. They getting paid too.
Man, they've literally told us from the start what they were going to do. And every offseason, they're like, oh, man, we're going to go sign this guy because we got a whole lot of money. Brad tells you yourself they're not going to spend in free agency. But every year, Lions fans, oh, man, we need to go get this guy. Bro, we're not doing that.
We did this time. I talked about it. I talked about it in my podcast. Like, literally, dude, like this whole offseason has been like a fucking vacation, dude. Like, you can't, like, we went out. We had, what was our problem? The DBs, right?
DBs and interior D-line.
What did we do? What did we do, DaeDae? We literally
we got some. Hey, we still need an opposite person of Hutch. I've been hearing that on a lot of podcasts. We need an opposite person of Hutch. And that's what listen.
We got James Houston.
Yeah.
Man.
It seems like everybody tends to forget about James Houston.
Listen, bro.
Yeah, man, because James Houston was a non-factor last year.
He was.
I think they're gonna put him in the right spots this year.
Special teams, dude.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be like, listen, that didn't work. That experiment we had with him last year didn't work. We put him in bad spots. You feel me? Like,
they didn't feel like they were gonna play him. Why would they retain him?
And listen, not only that, in the playoff game, you see that he was dropping in coverage.
Why would they retain him?
Can't, buddy.
The dude's a pass rush specialist. It makes no sense to get rid of him when we don't have a guy opposite of Hutch when you can literally just use him to pass rush.
Here's a question right here: who are those Dan Campbell guys in the draft? In your eyes?
I mean, as of right now, when you're looking at everything like from top players that could be in the round one, I mean, a lot of talk is on fucking Kool-Aid right now.
Kool-Aid,
which to me, I just don't. It's very hard to tell like what they're actually gonna do because Brad Holmes moves around so fucking much. So like, if opportunity to me this year, like I don't think it's so much of like what they're, who they talk to more or less on what talent is available and who they can go get that falls to them. Because
listen, if Kool-Aid's that guy, them, they'll jump up and they'll get Kool-Aid earlier than when everybody think they is. Same thing they did last year with the running back we drafted.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are saying
I don't think Kool-Aid's the guy you got to move up for.
Well, a lot of people are saying a lot of quarterbacks and shit are going to be going early, which I could see that. They say top 15, 6 are going to be gone. I've been seeing and shit like that, but I see maybe top 25. You could see that. But my thing about it is, hey, listen, if that's going to happen, then who in the fuck falls to us then? Because somebody's got some people got to move back. And then you always got the Brian Branches of the world.
Yep.
So, Brad, again, whoever is on his board, we just don't know who's on his board anymore.
That's the whole thing about the whole Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell. This whole turnaround with this Detroit Lions organization. We don't know like who their guy is. It was like. Nobody thought we was gonna go and get Gibbs last year. Like nobody thought we was gonna jump up and get Sam Laporte. Like, they're guys, like it's their guys, bro, and only they know what they're gonna do. And you feel me? We just gotta trust the process because hey, in this certain amount of time that they've been in here, man, it ain't been nothing but success. Even from the start, they had to change the whole roster. How many people is still on this team from that roster when they?
The O-line. The O-line, really?
The O-line. Hey, Mac Patricia, like I said it before, Mac Patricia, he know his lineman though. That's the only thing he didn't know. He's a rocket scientist. Like other than that, I mean,
that was Bob Quinn.
Only one he's got is Ragnow left in Decker, but he didn't draft Decker. So
No,
Jonah Jackson was his draft pick, but he's gone now.
Mayhew. Mayhew drafted Decker, right?
Yeah, I think so. So that's what I'm saying. So like it's literally Frank Ragnow. So and who knows how much longer he's gonna be here. So
yeah.
Well, Graham. Was Graham a Mayhew or was he a Quinn pick?
Well, he's like 34, so he's got to be Mayhew.
Yeah, he is older.
So
Next question that Detroit asking, what up, Doe, about is my man.
What up, Doe? What up, Doe?
Is this the year Jameis Winston take off? Is this the year he be the man that we all thought he was gonna be coming out of Alabama? You feel me? Is he gonna be that big player, deep threat that we all want him to be? You feel me? Is his hand? Is he gonna keep catching the ball like he been catching the ball? Like Sky, man, what's your thoughts on it, man?
After they didn't re-sign Josh Reynolds and all that shit, like I truly think that he's gonna get a lot more looks this year because they did. You can tell last year they did experiment a little bit with J-Mo coming across the middle and doing things that Josh Reynolds did. Well, they experimented with that. He had a couple of catches across the middle with guys coming at him. He made the catch and made a move. Like it just. So I definitely see him having a hell of a big role this year, especially with him being more confident now. Like that's another thing too. People don't realize, like, yeah, he has another entire fucking offseason to get bigger, stronger, faster. What happens then?
Just don't gamble.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, he's not gonna. He's not gonna. Trust me on that. He's not going to be doing none of that shit. But what we could see is this an explosive ass fucking player that is exactly what we want.
DaeDae, your thoughts? Is this a year J-Mo take off?
He better. I need it. I need to see it.
The better he plays, right? The better J-Mo plays, the more Amon-Ra gets one-on-ones and Sam Laporta get one-on-ones.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we want. If J-Mo ends the game with 5 fucking catches in fucking 110 yards, I'm cool with that because you know what that fucking means?
Yeah.
Amon-Ra's going 12, for fucking 95, and Laporta's going 4 or 5 for fucking 80.
Now, not only that, I think he's gonna take off because I think him and Goff got that trust and belief. Because when we broke down film last year, when we did Skybox review. Like, there's a lot of times we've seen where J-Mo's wide open.
Goff didn't
trust him because you guys think he messed up that whole first year, came back a couple games, then had to sit out first 4 games. So he was still getting himself activated. He with Jared Goff, you feel me? So I feel like Goff's like, okay, now break down film like, oh, this is what I missed. Oh, I'm gonna exploit that this year. So I think this is the year J-Mo gonna set it off, man, for real. I'm praying it is. For real, because that's my boy. That's my dog. You feel me? Hey, y'all know where he did start playing college football at? The Ohio State Buckeyes. I was just saying.
Yeah. But I just don't want it to be him just running straight drags, bro. I want to see them open up.
Oh, he ran his route tree is opening up. You feel me?
They need to open. Teach him the route tree, bro. Not just straight drag down the field.
If he give you straight drags down the field like Randy Moss, you gonna complain? Absolutely not.
I don't want that just out of him, bro. I don't want J-Mo to just be straight deep threat. Like, I need J-Mo to be like a straight up wide receiver 2 who can run all the routes.
Wide receiver 2?
Yeah, he ain't wide receiver 1.
You want him to be wide receiver 1?
Amon-Ra's wide receiver 1.
Amon-Ra plays the slot a lot. Oh, DaeDae.
Okay, but he's still our wide receiver 1.
You watch the same film, DaeDae.
DaeDae.
Amon-Ra's best when he played what and worked the what?
Okay, don't matter.
The middle of the field, bro.
Okay, it don't matter where he plays, bro. He's still wide receiver 1 on our depth chart.
He is our wide receiver 1.
Yeah. Just because he plays the slot receiver, it don't matter.
He's just not an X,
Just,
bro.
stats in statistically wise, yes, he's a wide receiver one. But on the field in his position, he's in the slot.
I mean, he's trying to get better at X. You see him playing more.
73% of his plays is in the slot or in motion.
Okay, so he plays.
I just made up that statistically, but it did sound good. Then that sounded real good. I'm just saying.
1 year with Brady and Wes Welker, bro. He was an X or not X receiver. Excuse me. He was a slot receiver, and he was wide receiver one on that team. Just because you play slot don't mean you can't be wide receiver one. Your X doesn't have to be your wide receiver one.
I agree.
But
back in the day, yeah. The days of Randy Moss and T.O. and all those guys.
Somebody asked about the golf extension, man. We're going to talk about that in a second, man. But before we talk about the golf extension, let's talk about this man getting paid. Like, I know St. Brown, like, Brad Holmes, can I get paid? Like, and it's like the final year of his contract or something like that. You got 2 years left or something like that. Ain't it time for us to extend here? And it's the time for to give St. Brown an extension, though.
I believe he's eligible for an extension, yes.
Yeah, like, ain't it time, though, before his market get any more higher than what it already is? Let's see if we have let's see if we have a season better than he had last year. We got to pay more for him. So why not sign him now?
What do you have, like 115, 120 catches?
I think he's more or less going to get basically a blank check on his deal, in a considerable blank check. But when it comes to, I know you asked a question about Goff too. With both of them, Amon-Ra's going to get. I think he might get paid first. Because I don't know if they know exactly what they want to do with Goff's contract yet. Because it seems since they didn't give him an instant extension and all this shit, like it really seems like they're trying to work out fine details of the extension. Just as a get out of get out of jail free card, just in case shit hits the fan with him. That's my only thought on it. Like, why else would you not extend him instantly? Because he deserves the extension.
100%.
So.
What are you paying him? What are you paying Amon-Ra?
Oh man, what's Justin Jefferson getting paid?
He's gonna get paid like 30 plus, bro.
Are you talking about the contract he declined?
Yeah, what was the contract he declined?
30. I think 30.
It was 30. I think it was 30 million. But
yeah,
because Devontae Adams getting 45 million. That's the most wide receiver money right now in the league. I think getting paid.
No,
he had a shitty year.
He ain't getting 45 mil, bro. No receiver.
I think he getting 45 mil this year. I believe. Look it up. Devontae Adams gets 45 million this year, I believe.
Listen, Amon-Ra should get. I honestly pay him anywhere between 20 and 22.
Nah, you gotta pay him more than that. 23. Nah, you 24 to 26.
What's the? What? Let's see here.
Tyree's the highest paid receiver at 30 mil, like 29.8 or some shit. He up there.
I think one of the last couple of years of his contract, he get paid 45 mil. I remember reading that, bro. Because I was like, damn, 45?
Is it his cap hit? Is 45 mil?
I don't know, bro.
Devontae Adams is at 28 million right now.
Tyreek said I was wrong.
So you're talking about he's like AJ Brown, DJ Metcalf money.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good right there.
Cooper Kupp is at 26.
Wait, no, he's better than those two. Yeah, no, I'm cool with about 25, 26. For Amon-Ra, I'm cool with that.
Are you taking that if you Amon-Ra, though?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he'll take that.
You give him a nice guarantee with that bitch. With a bunch of incentives. So he keeps doing what he's doing.
What are you giving, like
7 years, 300 million.
You giving him a fucking Mahomes contract over there?
What are you giving him, like 3 years, 75, 80, or 4 years, 80? No, 3 years.
Amon-Ra is probably gonna only ask for 3 years, but I would try to get him on a 4-year deal, at least,
and backload that money.
Yeah,
4 years. What are you thinking? Like 85.
Yeah, around there. 90.
With like 65, 60 guaranteed.
Yeah.
Listen, hey,
70,
Cousins is right. We got to
maybe
pay Sewell too.
Probably like 50.
Only
50,
guaranteed 50.
60. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a weird contract for him, but I hope we get him for 4 years on a good deal. And because then we need to extend Goff too, because that's gonna be in the 45 range.
I about to say Jared Goff over here. Like, wait, hold up, swell up. I need my money.
What up? What up, though, Detroit? I need my
Golf
money.
like I need my money. Hold up, pause. Everybody getting paid. I need my money. I brought y'all to a place y'all ain't never been in 32 years. 2 playoff games, a game from the Super Bowl. Like, can I get paid? Like, it's the final year of my contract. Like,
we got tons of money coming up. I'm not worried about money.
Saves on Goff's cap hit too. If we extend him, then we get more money in our pocket to spend.
They won't give Goff more than 50 million. If they do, the Lions fans will burn down Ford Field.
That'll be the first time I'll actually be like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Like I don't see the vision with this. I don't see the vision at 50 mil for Goff. I don't see it.
what you mean? It's Goff.
Okay, it's Goff. We got racks on it.
Yeah, that's.
We're talking about Goff. We get money. You say racks on it.
Got racks on me. That's the FMBZ. You know what I mean? That's shout out Detroit rapper. You feel me?
Yeah, there's no.
How many letters are in Goff? 4. So his deal has to start with 4. So like 46, 47 mil.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But the only thing about it, right? The one thing about it, right, which might get him 50, is that Jalen Hurts contract, dog.
Nah. The only way he's gonna get 50 is if Brad Holmes is drunk.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is,
Brad Holmes ain't giving nobody no money.
I mean, listen, man. It might. That's what I'm saying.
He stopped at the dollar store, bro.
Hey, Brad Holmes, like, bro, we're driving somebody new. We signing you.
Neil, this is what I'm talking about. It's gonna tickle some fucking fancies if he gets 50 million. But listen, look at what Jalen Hurts money he's getting. Who's the better fucking quarterback at being a fucking quarterback? Jared Goff or Jalen Hurts?
It don't matter. Philadelphia ain't got Uncle Brad over there controlling
Goff or Jalen.
Hey, I need my money, bro.
Bandit, you know, Neil, for your fucking life, your life is on the line. Gun to your fucking head. Who you taking?
Bro, no question. I'm taking Jared Goff, but that's not the thing. I'm taking Jared Goff, but the thing is,
hold up.
Philadelphia ain't got Uncle Brad controlling the money. You feel me? That Uncle Brad ain't paying people, bro.
Listen, bro. You got two guys. You got 2 guys throwing.
With Jalen Hurts.
You got 2 guys throwing fucking 10 and outs. You got Jared Goff or Jalen Hurts throwing you a 10 and out with a gun to your head. Who you want throwing you the ball?
That's one Rob Goff can't.
I'm taking Jared Goff in that long slang release he got. Like, what you mean?
Exactly, bro. You ain't. Nobody's picking Jalen Hurts to throw him the football.
Hell no, that nigga might throw it out of balance, bro. For real, like.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's like that's the one thing that might get him that 50.
And Kirk Cousins got 45.
Right, exactly. You're done. That's what I'm saying. Like the numbers kind of speak for themselves when it comes to that. Like it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, man. Because there's some guys that are a little bit lower than him, but they already got paid a while ago. So it's like
got 46.
Shout out Baker Mayfield getting a contract.
That Jalen Hurts contract is fuckity, man. That really did some weird things to the fucking market.
Kyler's got 46.
Kyler's got 46. Watson's got like 45 or 46.
Man, Deshaun Watson did.
Watson got paid. What you mean? That man got paid.
Watson's contract is just stupid, bro. Like, Cleveland
man,
for that, bro.
And they signed Wilson. They got crab legs and massages in Cleveland. It's going down this year. It's going down in Cleveland this year. They got crab legs and massages, bro. Hey, every day at Crab Fest. You feel me? I'm just saying.
That's not good. Fucking Joe's Crab Shack.
For real. So out. You feel me? But he just pull off though. He don't even pay for his meals. So we ain't even gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we see how Deshaun Watson gets his massager. So both them dudes,
Man,
good.
they don't pay for him.
They don't pay for shit.
But they end up paying for him. In the end, they pay for him though. When you got 21 girls that show up to your first game back open, bro, they're all whatever. That's crazy, bro. Man, bro, my mama like. I would have had all my cousin females beat them up at the game, bro. Kiki, LaShonda, all y'all. Well, I need all y'all here at the game. I swear to God, my mama, like, I would have called them halftime. Like, they got me messed up. They got me on national TV trying to embarrass me like that.
Shut up.
But,
you funny.
Man, ain't no way. For real, I swear to God. I would have been calling cousins that ain't even really cousins out there, man. You get stuff, though.
But those contracts are
calling
fucked,
all my
bro.
hillbilly friends, bro. Like, hey, bro.
Goff getting
these
50.
motherfuckers out of here, bro.
And Detroit's gonna burn down.
I think if Goff gets like 49, the city's still gonna freak out, bro.
City's gonna.
They better be ready for that. It could be anything.
Not really. I would listen. No, not really. I don't think we're gonna freak out because just for the simple fact, like, from all the stuff that he went through, and then coming here and changing everything the way he did, and got us to a place that we 2 playoff wins in 32 years. Like, and it wasn't because of him that we didn't make it to the Super Bowl. Sean Rhythm. Like, he put that ball in place. I mean, so you can't be really mad at him. You can't be mad at him if they really invest in golf. You feel me? For the next 3 years.
Who in here listening is Hendon Hooker fans?
Nah,
man, we ain't gonna listen. Listen. Okay.
Nah, listen, bro. I don't talk about
you do what you do with Hendon Hooker is the same thing the Packers did with Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers.
Facts. Yeah, I like that idea actually. Yeah.
Yeah, but except for he's 26.
He said mic drop, bro.
Is it like you? I mean, you tenderize him. Like, let that. I mean, let that get right before you. You know what I mean? It's like when farmers get fresh cattle, when a baby cow, you groom it. You feel me? Groom it, feed it. You feel me? And get it right before you butcher it and set it out there. You know what I mean?
If Hendon Hooker is going to be a thing, it's going to be in the next year because he's already too old.
No. Do you really want that though, Sky?
I don't depend. I mean, if he's a good player and the guys.
Listen, if Goff get us back to the playoffs and to an NFC championship game, or if Goff get us to the Super Bowl, ain't even got to win the Super Bowl, they're not throwing Hooker in there.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter because
it does matter. It does. They're going to re-sign Goff and let him sit for a couple years.
It doesn't matter because listen, you always got to revert back to the way things work. Like teams like cheaper contracts, right? So if you got a better player or an equal player with a cheaper contract, you're especially at the quarterback position with getting paid that kind of money.
He's still coming off injury though.
They're gonna use it. They're gonna use it. The history proves that, bro. History literally proves it. That's just the way it works. The Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff thing is a one-off. That usually typically don't happen where you take a fucking older guy and you trade him for a younger guy. That's not how that works. Usually the other way around. So it's just like he could get Alex Smith. He could get us to another NFC championship, can't get over the hump. And they're like, fuck this. They release his ass or trade him. And Hendon Hooker or we're drafting a quarterback.
We have to use.
Are you trying to say Hendon Hooker's our Colin Kaepernick?
I mean, you just don't know. He could be. You just don't know that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
It's crazy to think about, but like, if they truly like him, because like they said in the chat, like cousin Jake said in the chat, he literally was a first round pick before he fucking blew his knee.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if that's the case, and they truly think that, and they drafted him because they truly think that he's something, then they're going to utilize that. That could be why they're not re-signing Goff. They're trying to get Goff at a cheaper contract because they're like, listen, I got a guy right behind you that's 2 years younger than you. All right. He's understanding the offense. He can make all the throws that you can, but he's more athletic. Tell me why I need to give you $50 million. So now Goff can go, well, I just, set history in the Detroit that, if you got rid of me, I'm cool with that. But I'm telling you, the one thing is they could go draft another player. Say a quarterback that they like slips in this run, this fucking thing.
Detroit call our fan base to have an uproar.
Or any other draft. They took Hendon Hooker last year because he fell. They didn't just take fucking Hendon Hooker because they wanted a quarterback in that fucking round. They literally took him because he fell. That's the only reason. They're like, we gotta this is getting insane. He's falling. It's like Brian Branch. This is getting out of control. We got 9 safeties on the fucking roster. We just signed one to a contract, but fuck it. Let's go get another one. He's there.
Shout out to Tracy Walker.
Yeah, like shout out to the homie Tracy, bro. But like, damn, bro, like
I love. Hey, y'all know that was my favorite player. I ain't dogging Tracy, but they signed him to that contract, and that man, they didn't put that man on the field, man.
They forced him. They forced his hand. They forced the hand.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's like the kind of the Hendon Hooker thing here. Like, he dropped so far. Like, you kind of force on my hand to pick this guy, especially in my situation where I got a guy that's kind of on the cusp of can he get me there. And he hasn't proven yet, because remember, this is last year. So this is the draft last year. So we didn't get to the playoffs and do all this yet. So he's on the cusp of not knowing what the fuck he's doing, and we don't know what we're going to do. And here's Hendon Hooker sitting here in the 3rd fucking round. So, yeah, he could, in reality, be the next player to step up into that role at the cheaper contract.
Like I said, if the Lions drafted a quarterback this year, bro,
5% chance of that.
I will flip shit.
2% chance of that.
Brad ain't doing that. I'll guarantee that.
I don't know. Nobody thought we would get running back in the 1st round last year. I'm just saying. Shit.
I mean, it's what sucks is they don't have that extra time right now before the draft to see if Hendon Hooker can be in practice with these guys and be running shit, and you know what I'm saying? But like, I just don't. I don't think they're gonna do that. But next year they could. They could definitely set up the contract where it's like a 3-year contract with Goff, and that's his extension. Give him a little bit more money. 3 years, 55, 50, and run it that way. But that's also telling Jared Goff, hey, listen, you're not the answer.
Absolutely.
Or you're not the answer yet. So
yeah, I mean, how much time do we got left?
I mean, you gotta think about it like this. Okay?
Yeah.
Think about it like this. They sign him to a contract, right? He goes out there and wins the Super Bowl next year. Okay. He say by chance, by this weird chance, our team gets
if they re-sign Goff right now and he go win the Super Bowl next year, I'm trading him next year.
No way. No, you're not.
No way, bro.
I just want to get that theory out there because people will be like, "Oh, you just trade him because we got Hooker now."
No, you're not.
No.
No, you're not.
Hey, you gotta get it out there.
You gotta wait till like he goes down and Hooker outplays him or something, or Hooker just lights up, or like Hooker lights up fucking preseason. I mean, you're done. The only way that they draft a quarterback this year, if fucking Caleb Williams drops to the fucking 29th pick.
Mm-hmm.
Or they hit the dispensary before they went in there and draft.
Dispensary and the brewery.
Oh,
for real.
They crossfaded, bro. They tripping.
If we drafted JJ McCarty, like I would like, because you see those tweets from those super Michigan fans,
bro.
I don't know what I would do. I really couldn't tell you what my feelings would be at that point in time. I would definitely leave the draft. I would just leave.
I would question everything. I swear to God.
Yeah, bro, what?
Bro, I would be so mad, bro. I would hop in the car and leave and go back to Ohio. Make that 300-mile drive, bro, back to Ohio that day, bro. I swear to God, that same day. Like, nope. We ain't doing a podcast in the draft. Bro, what? JJ? No, bro.
Just wild talks, dude. Like, it's just crazy shit. But, yeah. the draft is going to be good this year, and I truly think that Brad is going to do the right things like he has been, and it's in Detroit, so it's going to be even fucking better.
I think.
So
Speaking about Brad in the draft, like, I'm glad you said something. I know they just sitting there like, yeah, it's money time. Like, I'm thinking they're gonna do. It's in Detroit. You feel me? I think they're gonna do something crazy, like trade up and get somebody so exotic. You feel me? On my mama,
it would be nice because I think they would. I think it would
Man.
be like something that Brad would do just because it is in Detroit.
yeah.
Like, why would he? Like, because it's in Detroit. Like, why would you do all these different things on these other drafts? And I know it's not just you're not just doing it to do it, but like, why wouldn't you try to make moves in situation, especially when your draft is in Detroit? You got all your fans there, bro. It would hype up the city more if you got somebody got a crazy deal done or something. Like, it would be crazy.
Right.
It would be nuts.
That's why I think it's gonna be someone like just the name Kool-Aid in Detroit goes so right, bro. Like, on my mama, like everybody drinking the Kool-Aid. Oh, we heard that all last year, bro. And Kool-Aid would be a splash, bro. I'm just saying, I like Kool-Aid, man. I truly do like Kool-Aid, man. Like, look what he did with a damn near what had a fracture in his foot or something like that, and he still went out there at his pro day and showed what he did. Like, what? That's a Dan Campbell guy. He got grit. He gonna go for it on 4th down if it's 4th and 25. He got grit. Just saying.
Whatever they do, I think it's again. Brad is hopefully cooking something up because last year he surprised the hell out of everybody with the 2 picks that he had.
Yes, sir.
And they just need to keep it moving like they have been. So that's all I got to say about the draft until we start going through draft shit.
Mm-hmm. Be sure to tune in to mine, Mike, and Leo's draft show every Sunday, or we post on Monday. Excuse me.
Monday. Every Monday. Every Monday at 8:00. Leo, Mike, and yours truly, DaeDae, have a draft show here at Lions Fan Report. You make sure y'all check that out, man. Sky, you want to tell them about Lions Fan Report, man? About your show before we head out, man?
Oh yeah, I mean, hey, listen, we do a bunch of shows here. We're trying to build this thing up. Along with this show with Neil and Day, I do a podcast too on Spotify and Apple Music and all that kind of stuff. Lions Fan Report. Check us out. Follow us on Twitter. All that kind of good stuff. If you don't already, we appreciate you guys. Trying to do the best for y'all. Oh yeah, don't forget about Tori. Tori's on it.
Yeah, can't call her Miss. Tori. Yeah, big shout out to Tom. Big shout out to Rumble. Big shout out to B Skrilla. Birdsong. Big shout out to Mike. Make sure I get everybody.
We're gonna get Mike on here. We need to get Mike on here to talk about the Tigers.
Yeah, we're gonna get Mike. We're gonna get Leo in here. Big shout out to Leo, man. My Asian persuasion, you feel me? Hey man, make sure y'all check out Nothing But the Smoke with B Skrilla, man, coming from the Detroit Fan Report, man. Hey, I appreciate everybody that's out here, man, who came out here and watched our premiere, man. We got 40 people in here, man. Like, y'all could have been anywhere in the world, man. Y'all came come chill with us and talk Lions and Detroit sports, man. And we appreciate that, man. Really do, man. Hey, man. Yep. Hey, if y'all can do us a favor, though, man, y'all hit that like and subscribe button, man. Hey, we're gonna be doing this every Friday, man. I might switch it up and let them control the show, and I might be out when. Hey, you never know with Detroit Fan Report, man. You're gonna get something new every week, man. With that said, man. We out here, man. We appreciate y'all, man. One Pride Nation, man. We gone.